Turn the leg, whichever. Where is that hip? Do you see her? This is the indent. Okay, now go downward. Where went the buttock? Where did it go? Did you see that it's coming towards you? Now, for example, this is also for sciatica. The correction has to be from there. Now he puts the rope. Take the rope. Hold, Abhi. Wait. And now churn that side, her buttock. Churn her buttock. Churn. See, she is churning. I'm not doing anything. I'm just giving support. Do you see her trunk where it went? Otherwise, she's all the time like this. And go like this. Go like that. Follow her. You become young by 10 years. Move. Move like that. See her chest, how it opened. And now come up. Do you understand? Otherwise, how much it comes forward? That's why I said go to the wall. Now, how you go to, what do you do with the wall is another thing. Go to the wall means what do you do with the wall? She has to understand where it is not coming. It's not that keeping the posterior trunk to the wall and just do, or facing anteriorly you do. I won't give that solution. She has to find out how am I going to get this movement when I stand against the wall. It could be then back leg to the wall, front leg to the wall. So many things are there, isn't it? Angular to the wall. So she has to know where the movement is not coming. How am I going to get that movement? That is called studying. Studying oneself. How did it come just now when you pulled? Did not go straight body? So the arm has to stand on that socket, whether it's a bottom arm or top arm. Unless the trunk is in that position, how the arm will find its own position? Because we are standing, hands are here, we say, oh, my hands are in the socket. But when you go to Trikonasana, where that socket is, where the hand is, when the trunk is like this. Isn't it? So trunk has to be adjusted for the arm to be in the socket. You got it what I said? Do it now. Right side. What is that body tendency? First watch. It speaks. It tells you. You know the ego with the I-ness, when I say I am, and with that I, capital I, the ego will be more closer. That's why it cannot penetrate into the body. You have to take out that ego. Treat this, oh this is my body, let me treat it. Let me understand that. What is its complaint? What is its pain? What is its doing? So look at it as a second person. The things will change. Whereas you identify yourself with your body. So watch your 3 diaphragms, how you are raising those areas. Now spread your legs apart, jump and spread. Right leg out, right leg out, left foot in. Now adjust those 3 diaphragms. Because first 2 steps I won't go slow. Those are near the wall, near the grill. Observe that lift of the trunk. Take your hands by the side, yes, touch that little finger to the wall and strengthen those arms. And now turn the right leg in such a manner at the root of the thigh. With your right hand you can touch, that freedom is given. But you can't just keep on the hand there and do nothing. There I lose my temper. And I get cough when I lose my temper. Right outer thigh, roll. The indent and the thickness. Vibha, you can have that, go closer to the column and adjust that right thigh. You be just with the left hand to the wall to get that right outer thigh. Same base stand. Same base stand. And now just have that support to see that how you can glue, how you can rotate your right thigh. Exhale, bring your right arm. Right outer thigh, roll it, rotate it. The fleshy area, the thick area. And for women, after menopause, that is the area which gives the trouble. Please understand. It pains. Night sometimes it doesn't allow you to sleep, especially when you go to the side. Because that time that area becomes slightly thicker than its usual position. So right outer thigh, move it back. And buttock has to be in. For the gents, it makes the body heavy. It doesn't pain as such, but body heavy in that area. So don't make that area heavy. Move that right outer thigh backward and into the body where that fleshy region is projecting. See whether you can push that more to the left side. Tighten, and there is a particular grip. When you move that right outer thigh back, go on doing it. You will know that the bone finds its place in the socket. Such until that bone end finds its socket. Suck in into the socket at head of the femur bone. Are you getting it what I said? Suck in. So work on that right leg. Move that head of the femur bone into the socket. And that is for osteoporosis. If you ask me the disease, inhale and come up. Turn the foot in, jump and feet together. Now the other way. That means if I had to treat the case of osteoporosis, you see it is the disease, perhaps nothing to do with the yoga, but I should know what I do in Trikonasana if that person has got osteoporosis. Now do it on the left side to know what is sucking. One is when the left side you are doing, left front of, because you are turning the foot, left front of the thigh goes into the socket, and from the outer thigh it goes into the socket. Observe that. Those two actions make in Trikonasana to be free from that, or giving the firmness to the head of the femur bone when it's osteoporosis. Now come on. Jump and spread apart. Right foot in, left leg out. Now we are concentrating more on the left leg. So right, just keep it straight, that's all. Now turn that thigh with your hand, thumb, to go into the socket. Yeah, sucking action into the socket. Front thigh, one thing, if it has to go into the socket, it moves back towards the window side to go into the socket. To your right hand side is the window. So to the window side direction, it goes into the socket. But outer thing will not go into the socket. So move that outer femur bone into the socket, where the thickness, as I said, below the indent. Now exhale, take your left arm. Having that, because that turns the root of the thigh, here rotate completely to go into that socket. Understand that action. Otherwise, slightly also if you let loose, it goes back. And there is a more chance for it to loosen itself. It says, I don't want to do. The body refuses. It hasn't a big word to say no. But it just doesn't do. So find out if you really you have to rotate that. Move that in, rest of the body, what route it takes. On what track it moves. But if your left root of the thigh, from the back it goes in, on which track the body moves. Observe that. Do you know this is a different track? If you let loose that, if you just forget that, you will know that your body is thrown to the front. And that's why looseness comes. So you have to be completely going in. Those who are putting the hand on the brick, don't rest on the brick. The head of the femur bone has to work. And now inhale, sucking in that head of the femur bone. Head of the femur bone up, and rotation also happening. And then turn the foot in, feet together.